out at the side. All right? You could facilitate in a straight direction if you want them to work with a narrow base, but not necessary, okay? So they're out here. Now, half kneel to stand, I'm going to be weight bearing on this leg. All right? So I need to facilitate up and over that leg. All right? So it's not straightforward, okay? Because what I'm going to get is, okay, not what I want. Okay? So again, direction of force is over where the weight bearing will be. Okay? I want to bring them up onto that foot, so you almost want them to come up into this position. Okay? And then I got to balance them back out. All right? Everybody good with that?
So where are your hands?
Either here, or here. Once we get to sitting, I can take somebody from sitting to quadruped to high kneel to half kneel to stand to walk. Okay? You never have to move your hands. Okay? There's times I work in high kneel and half kneel, guys, but realize it's a very uncomfortable position, especially if you're on a floor versus a mat. All right? But it's uncomfortable. They're transitional movements. All right? But kneeling breaks up synergies. All right? So sometimes we'll work in that position trying to reduce the extensor synergy. But be careful, because it becomes very uncomfortable. All right? All right? And hands over the hips, same thing. Take somebody all the way from sitting, all the way up. And you should really practice doing that, doing the whole transition. All right? Okay, so if I can have somebody here, I'll do half kneel to stand. Oh.
After last week, I didn't want to go up there anymore.
You don't worry about anything.
You said you don't
Okay, so, all right. Notice I do half kneel to half kneel, and I'm on this side, guys. Not on this side. Put your leg down. If I try to facilitate her here, she was nice enough to go straight forward for me. Most of the times the kids sweep you out, okay? The other reason I facilitate on this side is because if she really has trouble with balance, I've got her, okay? She's leaning into my body, and I can control where she's at, okay? So 2 reasons for why you do it that way. All right? Half kneel to stand. Okay? And you must stand up with them. All right, if I do this, right? It also doesn't look so good, right, guys? All right? Back down. Half kneel to stand. Okay? Now, you can do this, so that's both glutes, all right? You can do this up to their walker, okay, or have their crutches. They're holding their crutches and you're doing it. So you're ready. We could do it up to a table, all right? You just have to give yourself enough room to come up, okay? The other thing is, if I have somebody with poor trunk control, where would I want to be? Still want to get kids upstanding, okay? So just go kneeling for me. Okay? So I can be here. She could literally fall into me, okay? And she's not going to go anywhere, all right? So we're going to go half kneel. I'm going to go with the opposite leg coming up, okay? All right? So again, we can do standing despite not having good trunk control. Okay? From the shoulders. Okay? There is no physical way I can pick her up from here. Okay? Otherwise I would have to just grip in here and like do a traction thing. Okay? So she has to do more work. So again, if you can get here, usually you can get your hands off. Okay? But if somebody's really having trouble figuring out that weight shift, just a tactile cue to go up and go. All right? Everybody good with that?
Distal.
That would be your most distal component. Yep. Because again, you think about how much she has to take over, she has to be doing. 99.9% of it. I can help a little bit, but not much. Okay? Everybody good with that? So half kneel to stand, abdominals and glutes, bilateral glutes, do kneeling all the way up to standing from in front of the patient. Okay? All right.